Okay. Is cut off a little bit. I knew it. Whatever. We'll try to fix that later. You can read what it says. Get our day started, I guess. We do the same. They have group chats talking about unaliving people on the left. They have group chats from the up and coming party doing that. Hi, Jason. I'm doing well. This is my job, Bradley. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'll have to fix this background later. I know it's cut off a little bit. I apologize for that. It's a sad excuse for a job. I know that capitalism has taught you that you have to hate your job in order for it to be important. I'm so sorry to hear that for you. Night Sky, I will believe it when they stop unaliving people. Thank you, Trademarked. Howdy, how are you? Guys, as we're coming in, if you could boop that screen, share the live out. Hi, Nightmare. Do your daily heart me if you have not done so. I would appreciate it. We can start trying to have conversations today. I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Damn it. It didn't want to come. I hate when that happens. Any good ideas for a sign for a Saturn blessing? It didn't happen, Chicky. I'm mad now. That's a good question. I'm not good at making signs. My husband's better at that than I am. So I know that people make some really, really good ones. I'll do this in the chat too, because the notify bot is broken in the Discord. So we'll do that. You're dressing up as a polar bear. I like that. Yeah, Pinterest, IG. So this were leaked messages from a group text chat from the Young Republicans of America. And the things that they wrote on there were talking about assing the Democrats, putting them in schmambers. Somebody said grape is epic. They love Shitler. These were the words that came out of the Young Republicans in their group chat. So I support that. AK said, see, it's just who they are. They said, I'm ready to watch people burn. It's not fake. Everything you don't like is fake. Everything you don't like. Interesting. Let's get my backup account on here. You guys, if you are not following that account, I would appreciate it. We are almost at 800 followers for that. We're trying to get to 1,000, so I would appreciate it if we could get there. Do you feel good about yourself now? This is who you are, MAGA. These are your people. Are you excited to be a part of that? It's not debunked. Show me where it's debunked. I would love to see that. Hi.
Hi. People aren't creative.
No.
I think I'm gonna wear my fishnet top.
Ooh.
Maybe. I don't know yet.
Depends on how awake you are.
What it do?
Hi, how are you today?
Pretty good. How about you?
I am doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Well, I can't vote, but I would if I could.
Why can't you vote?
Oh, I'm a felon.
Oh, in your state? Your state
Yeah,
doesn't allow it?
yeah. They don't like weed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I think that you should be able to vote. I would push for that. Find politicians in your state that would like to give, especially for having substances like that. I don't think that that's that big of a deal to be able to give you your right to vote back. I disagree with
I
that
always
for
think
certain offenses.
that's such a silly thing that
Yeah,
they do.
it's stupid. I'm from Colorado, so that sounds like the dumbest thing in the world to me.
Friendly reminder, friends.
Everybody keeps saying debunked. Where? Where has it been debunked? I'd love to see that. Mike, how are you today?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I am doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
No, I did not. I voted for Harris. Never vote for that guy.
I
And I
appreciate
wanted.
you. I am looking to speak to opposition only. I'm looking to speak to Trump supporters. I want them to defend their man, defend this, or debunk it, as they keep saying.
I don't know how this is going to be debunked.
Whoa, how are you today? Whoa, are you there? Okay. Yeah, that you're not coming up because that's not going to be a real conversation based off of your fucking name and your profile picture. Absolutely the fuck not. No, it's not.
You know, the other thing too.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you.
How loud that is. Because my sound's turned off on my end. Apparently, it's only.
They just need to get rid of that. Like if they
I agree.
do like a ding or something that's quick that doesn't echo.
Mm-hmm. But I guess Republicans defend this.
Right. And the vice president isn't even denouncing it. All he's doing is trying to whatabout for a political opponent who said something let's be fucking clear, absolutely fucking terrible. Okay, his name is Jay Jones. He did threaten, not even threaten. He basically said that if the person he's running against was in front of him, he would unalive him. Not fucking okay. Who's defending that? Nobody. The entire Democratic Party, for which he is running under, has denounced him. He should step the fuck down. There's no reason for that. I don't see how that defends this.
Are we talking about the Virginia person?
Jay Jones, yeah. JD Vance said, and he posted some of Jay's text messages, the shit he was caught saying, which again, absolutely terrible. He said, "This is far worse than anything said in a college group chat. And the guy who said it could become the AG of Virginia. I refuse to join the pearl clutching when powerful people call for political violence." I'm sorry. They're talking about gassing people.
Well, these are also the same people who sit and say that stuff like that wasn't real. It was a fairy tale. It wasn't.
Like, everybody is denouncing Jay. Why can't he simultaneously denounce this? Whoa, are you there this time?
I'm here. Sorry about that.
Nope, you're fine. How are you today?
I'm doing good. I was listening to the conversation, then I had to run and go do something. Who are all these text messages from?
From the Young Republicans group. It's a group that is politically activated in America.
Is it? Do you know if it's kind of like a Facebook thing or a Reddit thing or?
I believe it. Well, let me get the article again from yesterday. I know that they have worked with representatives like Representative Lawler. They've taken pictures with Mike Johnson.
It's a young Democrat, young Republican group, like Republican group. Like
Telegram. It was a Telegram chat.
Okay, and it says MAGA. This is why we call you bigots and racists. Um, I don't know. It seems like a young Telegram chat full of what sounds like young kids.
They're not that young, though. There are people in here in their 30s.
Well, hopefully, I think it's kind of common for kids to stir up trouble, and especially
18
in
to
high
40-year-olds
school.
are not kids. 40
40
year
is
olds are
not
not children.
acceptable. Let's say 22, 23. You probably need to start growing up. But there are going to be
There are-
grown ass men
There are
that
grown people in this chat.
yeah. There are going to be grown men that act childish and they're never going to grow up. And
I don't
it's
think
really
calling for gassing an entire group of people is childish.
I do. I think that people grow out of that stuff. They say wild
Out of
things.
it?
In their
And-
30s? In their 30s, they grow out of saying that?
No. If you're in your 30s and 40s, it's completely
This isn't
unacceptable.
a phase thing. Whoa, this isn't just like enjoying like alternative music and being like, oh, it's not a phase, mom. This is legitimate grown ass adults having these types of conversations and normalizing it. You're just normalizing this type of conversation and this rhetoric.
No, I think I would take a grown man around 40. I would take that much more seriously than, let's say, a college student that I hope will grow out of this. It's very common for
These people are working with elected officials. This is not okay.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully none of this rhetoric ever makes it to the elected official and into society. But I would say that a lot of this stuff is just immature nonsense and kind of a lot of rage baiting and trying to make each other laugh. So they should not be saying it. I don't approve of it, but I also don't take it as seriously if it was a late teenager or an early 20s
these
person
people are
saying
in
it.
their 30s and 40s. It's not just young 20-year-olds. They're in their 30s and 40s. My issue, I'm glad that you denounce it. My
Mhm.
issue is that the administration doesn't. What they did is they did a whataboutism and pointed to a different aspect of a horrible person saying horrible rhetoric and said that I'm not going to pearl clutch over this instead of denouncing it and saying, I don't want to see our young people who are politically activated speak like this. That's what I'd rather him come out and say.
I'm so sorry. I'm getting a call. Let me block this call. I'll be back in 1 second.
Mhm.
Even if you're not.
Hey, sorry.
You're fine.
Yeah, I appreciate you waiting. I think that this is unacceptable and it's crazy that they have worked.
Sure,
with
why won't the admin
representatives.
say that?
Which admin?
The vice president of the United States.
The Trump administration.
Dude. So like, is all of this public?
Yes.
This was published by Politico.
Yeah.
If-
Politico
don't-
showed the leaked Telegram chat.
I think it's unlikely that they will continue to work with these people, with this organization, right?
Why can't they come out and say that we denounce this and that we don't want to see our young people in America on the Republican Party say things like this? Why can't they just do that?
Is this a very small group that people don't really know a lot about, or is this
Why
like
does
a
it matter
huge
the size
group?
of the group? Why does it
It's-
matter on the size of the group?
Well, because you have to delegate your time and regulate your time if you're the
So
president,
having a
if you're
bunch
the
of
vice president.
people- having a bunch of people who are saying that they are the young Republicans of the U.S. making these statements is not a huge issue to the Republican Party.
But he chose to speak on it. That would be my thing. I could understand what you were saying if they just didn't talk about it in any way, shape, or form because it's such a small group, it doesn't matter. He chose to speak on it, but he chose to do it in a way of whataboutisming and not denouncing it at all.
Who spoke on it?
JD Vance did.
I'm gonna have to watch that. And did he speak on these text messages?
So he posted on Twitter
Uh huh.
right after everybody was like, hey, this isn't okay. He posted about, and I absolutely will agree in this sense, there is a person who is running for the AG of Virginia. He is a Democrat. His name is Jay Jones. He said that he would harm his political opponent, like he would shoot him in the face, is what he said. It's not okay. He absolutely needs to step down, and everybody on both sides have told him he needs to step down. They do not agree with him. That's absolutely not the rhetoric we should be pushing. And I agree with that. However, In regards to this, J.D. Vance posted those messages and said that this is far worse than anything said in a college group chat, and the guy who said it could become the AG of Virginia. I refuse to join the pearl clutching when powerful people call for political violence. Why can't you denounce both?
Yeah, it's crazy. I can remember, I don't even remember how long ago it was, if it was 4 years or 8 years ago, but Trump was in a debate and something big had happened. I don't know if it was like what had happened at a rally or a protest, but people were calling on Trump to denounce an action that was taken. I'm so sorry, I can't remember what it was. But do you remember what I'm talking about? In this debate, he wouldn't do it, and people were questioning him. Well, why can't you denounce this? What happened?
It was.
I wish I could remember.
It was probably like the Proud Boys. That sounds like the Proud Boys thing.
Oh, it is the Proud Boys. Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
they were. And I don't remember what the Proud Boys did, but it was a big deal for a couple weeks.
When they marched and said, Jewish people will not replace us.
Was it the both sides conversation?
Oh, it was the both sides. It was the both
Mhm.
sides thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's it. I could not think of that. It's been so long ago.
Which
It's
he-
really weird
To
how
be fair to
Donald
that
Trump-
conversation, later in that same conversation, he did it wasn't like a full denounce, but he basically said, I don't agree with violence being committed on any side, kind of a thing. I'll give him that. He was then later asked, what you're talking about is he was later asked to be clear on what they were
Mhm.
doing and what they advocate for. Do you denounce that? And he did not denounce it. He said, stand back and stand by, which don't know if you know is one of their mottos.
Mhm.
Not great.
It's really weird how he won't denounce that stuff, because I think
Mhm.
by and large, both sides would have been like, you can denounce this man. That's what you should do, is say that this is not acceptable. So it really was weird how he did that, all the dancing and juggling around
Yeah, I
it.
agree with
And
that.
I don't know what his problem is with that, but I am a Republican. I think Trump is mostly an idiot. However, I do kind of like what he's done so far. And
what? We can talk about that because I think I agree with you that they are not denouncing in a way that they should, and I think that should happen on all sides in way of this. But so, what do you
Yep.
like that he's doing?
it's hard to just say I like that Trump is doing this, because I don't know how much credit he deserves for any of it.
That's right. Any
The
president,
economy is
really,
strong. The economy is strong.
yeah. Is it?
It is,
On
yes.
what
When
metric?
well, the easiest one is going to be the stock market. The second one would be for jobs.
The jobs
Jobs are not good right now.
Why didn't
Oh,
we-
there's
why didn't
there
we-
are so many jobs out there. There's a lot of
No,
jobs.
we just had a story that there's more people looking for jobs than there are jobs available.
Mhm.
I haven't seen that. It seems like it's always a several million surplus of jobs out there that
We
can't
are
be
at
filled.
we are at a job loss similar to like 2009.
I haven't
What all the
heard
latest reporting
anything.
is saying.
I haven't heard anything about that. It seems like things are going very well. It seems like inflation has cooled. However, it's still going up. But I think that the Federal Reserve wants to keep it between 1% and 2%, anyways. So we're always
What is
going to
it
have.
right now? What's inflation right now?
I think it's at 2.5,
2.9.
2.9.
Right.
So we're close to hitting that 2% mark. It's much better than than it was. I have no idea. If
Then
you
it was.
can-
What was it when he entered office?
I really don't know.
3.0. It's not
Okay.
better. It went down and then it's going
went
back
to
up.
2.4 at one point. Just I don't want to stay up
Yeah.
here, Mom. You don't need me here. Just a quick correction on the stock market. 80% of the stock market growth has been AI. Nothing to do with Trump. It's
Oh, the
literally
bubble
AI
that's gonna burst.
technology and
Fun.
like companies like Nvidia, etc. It's not Trump. It's AI.
Yeah,
Not
and it's
Trump.
going to burst.
Yeah, not Trump. Bye.
Yep. Yeah, I do dabble in the stock market, and I keep
Bye, RJ.
we have had the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq grow, and at the beginning of his administration, it was a huge story for weeks. I would say at least 3 weeks about the tariffs and how he's going to crash the economy and the stock market.
When
I
was
would say-
Liberation Day?
I would say that's yet to be seen.
When was Liberation Day?
I don't know.
It was in April. What happened to the stock market the day he announced them?
Oh, it tanked, and he said publicly you better start snatching up these stocks because it's going to come roaring back.
And why did it come roaring back? What did he do?
I don't know.
He paused the tariffs. It was a giant fucking
Oh,
scam.
I do remember to say that he paused the tariffs is not accurate.
He did.
He imposed a lot of tariffs
He
on
he
Canada.
paused the tariffs for 2 weeks.
hmm
Wasn't it only a pause for China?
No,
No.
it was for the
He's
blank
paused
tariffs.
China's multiple times, but the liberation tariffs were the tariffs on everybody, his big like reciprocal tariffs thing he was going to do. And when he announced
Mhm.
them, the stock market fucking crashed. And so he said, "Oh, well, we're just going to back up off of that for a little bit," and it rose right back up after all his buddies bought in. But then he's been like, that's his big thing is he threatens tariffs on people that make him mad. And so China, he has threatened and paused and threatened and paused. It's been a back and forth thing.
Whoa, did
I
you
don't
see
know if
what
you
just
could-
happened when he threatened the tariffs on China? Like, I think it was last week. Did you see what happened to the stock market?
I did not.
It did the same exact fucking
dipped
thing it
again.
did on Liberation Day.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
And what does he do? He backs out. And what happens? It rises again. That's what the stock market does. It's volatile.
Yeah, it is volatile and it's definitely overreactive. But I feel like
It's a
we're getting
rumor
hung up.
market. It only is
It-
worth what you invest in it.
It is, and a lot of speculation out there as well.
Right. So to me, that's not a good metric for what our economy is doing.
Right. It's only one metric, but it is a
Correct.
metric. But I don't really want to get hung up on the economy. There are other things that I like. I like the deportations. I think that you should be here legally.
What's
And
legal?
I do. Legal is just coming in the legal way.
What's
and,
the
and I
legal
know,
way?
I mean, I'm kind of having trouble drawing words now, but it's basically just applying to become a citizen.
No, because we have
Can we
asylum
agree
in this
that
country.
sneaking in is not legal?
How do we know if they snuck in though? How do we account for those numbers?
Because if they haven't overstayed their visa or another way that's documented, I think it's safe to assume that they snuck
But
in.
they snuck
Sure.
in.
Sure, but that it is I call it an invisible boogeyman number because it's only something we can estimate, not something we actually know, right? Unless it's
Mhm.
processed through a court system, which would be due process, which he is denying them. And then he is also having ICE sit outside of courtrooms and pick people up who are going to their legal dates doing it the right way. So he doesn't care about the right way. You might. He doesn't.
So they're in the country illegally at the time, but they're just here waiting.
If they are
waiting
going through
for-
court, they have a temporary protected status to go through court. He is stripping them of that.
It is odd if they're already going through the process
Mhm.
and they're doing their paperwork. I wonder if there's something going on there that, like kind of a loophole.
So,
You
no,
know,
so
that-
the
that
something
people are
that's going
taking
on is that
advantage.
they have a number they want to hit, which is 1 million deportations this
Mhm.
year, which is why he is stripping people of status that he gave them. He gave Venezuelans on his way out from his first term, he gave Venezuelans temporary protective status, and then he pulled that. That way now they are illegal and he can rip them. The problem with the court issue is that these people are going to their court hearings and ICE is just sitting outside waiting for them. Like I thought he was going to go after criminals, but he's just going after hardworking people trying to get their citizenship.
Yeah, I support the criminals.
Sure, we already do that.
That's definitely a dirty game. Going after people that are actually putting effort in to do it the legal way.
I agree with you. I would urge you to look into some more stories about that. Capitalism is capitalisming. You should appreciate that as somebody within the stock market. So I hope you do. I enjoyed that conversation. Lanati said she wants more entertainment. I don't know why she wants me to yell at people today. I guess that's what we're at. Thank you, Lanati. W. Lanati.
I put a goddamn spider web on my eye.
web.
And a speeder. My
I don't
speeder-
have the talent of that. You'll get a stick figure out of me. I can't.
I
Well,
tried.
thank you, Soroski. You know you're welcome
Yep.
anytime.
As soon as
because
he said it,
stock
I was
market's not
like,
my thing.
I need it. I need to tap me in. But I appreciate it.
All right, bye, Swarovski.
Bye.
Pay my taquito fund.
Poncho fun.
No, I have taquito fund. Blue has the poncho fund. I don't need the poncho. I make the rain. Yep, I saw
make
it
the
as soon
rain.
as it came out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Hi, Christian. How are you today?
Yo, what's up? What's up?
Doing
I just
well. Did you
wanted
vote
to
for
correct-
Trump?
Nah, I don't vote. Well, I didn't vote, but I would have voted
Why?
for Trump.
Vote.
I didn't vote. I didn't vote, but I
Why?
would vote for Trump.
Why?
Oh, because I was just in the middle of moving. I just moved to Alabama. Um, and so like I was moving during the election
Are you going to vote for your
time.
midterms?
You said what?
Are you going to vote during the midterms?
Nah, I don't need to vote. I feel like most of the country woke up.
Did they?
Yeah, the right people gonna win. Don't
Hmm.
matter. I don't
So
need to
you're not
vote.
going to do any work to ensure that we get progress for this country? You're just going to
I'm
sit
doing
on your ass?
I'm doing my work right now. I'm making sure that you stop lying to people.
What am I
Just
lying
saying.
about?
Oh, you say, oh, he just paused the tariffs. He didn't just.
For Liberation Day, he did. Yes.
But you make it seem as if he just put the tariffs on, and because the stock market crashed, and that that the tariffs weren't working, so he paused them.
Yes, that's
That's not
absolutely
what
why.
happened.
So it
I
wasn't
mean,
just the
that's
stock
just
market. No,
not
no, no,
true.
no. The
That's just
biggest
not
thing that
true.
got him, actually, the biggest thing that got him was not the stock market. It was bonds. People started
So
selling bonds. That's bad.
but what you're saying is what you're saying is that he paused them because it was a bad thing. That's not true. There were reciprocal tariffs. He used them as a bargaining tool. As a
Did it work?
bargaining tool. Yes, it did work.
With who?
We're projected $350 billion in tariff revenue
What
this
is a
year.
tariff?
Hold on.
No,
We're
no, no, no,
projected
no, no,
300.
no, 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 no. What is
What
a
is
tariff?
a tariff? Is a tax on imported and exported goods.
Not
Okay, now
and,
we're
not
projected
and, just imported goods. Who pays for that?
and exported because
Show
we
me
pay.
where and.
What do you mean? Because when we export goods into another country, they force us to pay tariffs on those as well. Well, the
No,
companies buying those products pay
wrong,
tariffs on them as well.
wrong,
That's what do you mean wrong?
wrong.
When
If they have tariffs on us, their companies pay that tariff. If we have
yes,
companies on
on
them,
our
on them,
exported goods,
our companies pay that tariff.
exactly. So we pay it on the goods that we import. They pay it on the goods we export. So it's on imported and exported goods.
No,
It
no. Okay, if I have a
we
tariff, if I have a 10% tariff on China, who pays for that?
yep. If you have a
If
10%
the country has a
tariff on
10%
China,
tariff on China, who pays for that?
we would be paying a 10% tariff.
He talks
You're
too fast,
welcome.
but he doesn't think and listen. You guys, that's also one way you can get rid of people you don't want to listen to anymore. Because the idea that we threw tea in the harbor once, and now you are okay with the idea that these companies that are either laying people off, right, Adi, but he doesn't know what he's talking about. Either laying people off because they can't keep eating these tariffs, or the prices are increasing. Yeah, I guess thank goodness he's not voting. He's just going to sit on his ass and whatever.
That's fine. Enjoy sitting in Alabama.
Christian, you're done for today. You can come back tomorrow.
And
You're
if you
Southern.
want,
How are you today?
oh, sorry.
I'm great. How are you?
I am doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
Hell no.
I appreciate you. I am W. I am looking to speak to Trump supporters, so I appreciate you being here. Dude, no, you're done today.
If you want to deport, or if you want to get me off the panel, you have to send Monica at least half of the goal on the screen.
Why
That is
can't they arrest Trump already? We kind of have this thing where we don't arrest sitting presidents, unfortunately. It's kind of a thing we do. They could impeach him, but Congress is not going to do that because they're going to sit on their ass and on their hands and not do anything because they think he's a king. Which, by the way, if you want to show that we have broken from the chains of monarchy like we had to do in 1776, please go to find the information on No Kings. I think Olive has it in her bio. And you can find your local No Kings protest, our music festival we are all going to, where we will peacefully, using our voice through the First Amendment, talk about the fact that we have a feckless Congress who will not hold accountable the person harming this country. I will be at mine locally in Denver. I will probably go live while I'm doing that. I'd love to see you all there.
Depending on where we're going, it's either going to be Memphis or it's going to be Nashville. But either way, even if you can't protest, you can still contact your local representatives. And if you are in Monica's Discord, there are ways to figure out ways to email. If you need an email draft, you can message me or someone else and we'll come up with one. How does that look?
Chuck Schumer and the Schumer shutdown. Sure, let's talk about that. We can talk about that, Brandon. You want to come up and talk about that? Why won't they fire Mike Johnson? 'Cause they like him.
Is that that's also an impeachment, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it would be. Amelia in the box, are you a Trump supporter before I bring you up? I don't represent the majority. The majority of what? Yeah, he's third in line for the presidency, I know. You guys, while we're sitting here, if you could boop that screen up to 15,000 likes, I would appreciate it. Send your daily heart me like Naquan just did. Share the live out if you're not following my backup account. I would appreciate it if you did so. We're still trying to get that up to 1,000 followers.
What do you think? Spoopy?
Spoopy.
Spoopy. Now I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do with my hair. Maybe I'll just keep it on. I'm gonna go put a shirt on. Hi, Whiskey!
Oh, well, he might have been. I didn't mean to do that one. Let's see. Amelia, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Did you vote for Trump?
This past election I did, and the one previous I voted for Biden.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 28 and I voted in the state of Alabama, but I now live in California.
Okay. Why are you supporting Trump?
So it's not necessarily that I support Trump 100%. I just tend to have slightly more right-leaning opinions, but I definitely do have a lot of left-sided opinions as well. I well, for one, my husband is military, so that also is a push on it as well.
He doesn't like the military.
No. No, he does not. Definitely not. So that's kind of what I wanted to jump on here if you're open to a topic.
Sure.
My topic would be the government shutdown and paying our military. How do you feel about that?
I feel like it's awful that when they put forth a solo bill during this shutdown, they put forth a bill that was its sole purpose was to pay our military members. Republicans shot it down.
Gotcha. What I had seen was from just the research that I've done, and obviously, conversations between other people don't really necessarily get anywhere unless, they're intellectual when talking. So just talking to other service members, everybody kind of just feels like they're in the middle between what's going on. But
they are being used as pawns. It's gross. Yeah.
Yes. From what I've read, I keep seeing that it is not the Democrats' fault that nothing has been signed. They're just pushing for a different bill on the budget, which includes, I believe it was $1.9 billion in healthcare for immigrants.
So it's not for immigrants. What it is the big beautiful bill that got passed in July. They are letting the ACA tax credit, so people who have the Affordable Care Act as their means of insurance and they get tax credits on that, they are allowing that to expire. The Republicans are. So what the Democrats in the Senate are doing is they are saying, hey, we need to put this money back. We need to extend the date so that it does not expire, so that people's premiums don't go up, because open enrollment is going to be starting here soon.
Gotcha. I was. Oh, I'm sorry.
What branch is your husband in?
He's in the Navy, and we did not get paid yesterday. So military did not get paid yesterday.
So there's a possibility that you'll be getting a paycheck on the 17th in accordance to what military.com has stated. Do you have reference to the Navy Marine Relief Society?
I believe so, as well as there's something else for like Navy Fed, I believe.
Yeah, you can apply for, I forget the actual terminology, but there's a type of loan.
Yes.
You can apply for.
Yes. So the thing with that is that what they are doing is lying to everyone, saying that the loan is completely free. It doesn't, go back on credit or anything like that. And it's not true at all, because we've applied this morning for the Navy Fed loan for military, and it is almost I believe 30% less than our normal paycheck that he gets for the two of us.
Well,
And
it's not gonna. What's his rate? Or
he's an E4.
okay, it doesn't. So what I'll do, even though you voted for Trump, Amelia, if you want to give me a follow, I can send you some resources. My ex-husband was active duty Navy. I was an FRG president for about 4 years. So I can find some resources so you don't have to give out personal information. But I need you to understand something. Just because you're military doesn't mean you have to support the Republican Party. They don't care about the average military personnel and their family.
Yes, I agree. I definitely agree. I do think that the pitiful 3.8% raise for our military, very pitiful. But I mean, at least it's something better than nothing.
When did you get married?
I got married 5 years ago as of the 9th. So I just had my anniversary.
So you were together during Biden's administration.
Yes, yes.
So Biden gave the military the largest pay raise.
Yes, indeed he did. He did give us an extra raise, and once they put in something, they implemented something where once you're in for over 5 years.
Yep. So do me a favor, stop using the terminology of we. Your husband is the active duty member, not you. That's very dependent status.
I know I'll give some grace on that because I do it with my husband. I don't work his job. We become one person.
My point still stands.
I appreciate Amelia. I appreciate you. I think that was a good conversation. I appreciate you having that conversation, and I would definitely reach out to Olive for those. You're ex-military. Reach out to Olive about any kind of resources. I think it's gross. They're using you as a pawn, and we can say that's on both sides, but really the Democrats are pushing to make sure that people have their ACA subsidies. So you were in the Army for 4 years. Thank you for your service. I appreciate you.
When Mike Johnson was asked about paying our military, we know what happened. So.
Right. He's trying to put blame on the Democrats. There was somebody in the chat who was saying that to keep the illegals from getting the subsidies, and I would love to see what the fuck you're talking about. Fried eggs, go away.
All right. Let's look at the outfit. Hang on. Let's unplug and then plug you in the other way. AC is gonna go on.
What are you doing to me?
Sorry. I meant we were in my bathroom.
Why'd you guys do that?
Why'd you tell me to go in and they invited me?
I didn't invite you up here.
Swan. You guys hate us.
Why? Like, why'd you invite me? And
I
then
didn't.
tell me to go away.
Then why
I
did you
didn't.
go?
There's nobody. You're not running your own life.
I have mods that invite people they might not have known that was you.
Ari said, my bad.
That mod's getting fired. Hey, Barney.
Let's see. Okay. I put on the AC because it's hot. Hello?
You algo camping? Or you?
Nick Klein!
When I requested just now, I was coming up to flip on the slap nuts just now.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
no,
fucking like him.
There's no
I
point.
dislike him with my whole fucking heart.
No, he's an absolute racist, misogynist piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't like him. It's no point if you request.
No, there's no point. That's why I don't even get mad. Because there's no point in talking to him. Like, literally none. You're not going to get anywhere. Like, I want to have conversations with people and move forward. And that's not.
So now I'm every emo girl's dream.
I love that.
It's so sweaty. It's hot. Who beat me to it? Probably Blue.
I think it was Blue. You know, they'd be fighting.
Mm-hmm. Chicky, Ari, or Blue. Nikwan has 3 perpetrators. And I like how the only 2 are women. And then there's Blue. Olive is giving raw XD. Loneliness and
they're trying to pay them from leftover funding.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. So the military personnel should get a paycheck by the 17th.
Yeah. But again, if the Republicans would just try to compromise, actually work with, reach across that aisle,
Oh, that's a crazy concept, though.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Blue.
Hello, I'm just gonna say that you will address me by Chicky's rank. Bye.
I'm gonna drop you. I can't.
He's a dependent.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and it won't happen with this administration. You're absolutely correct, because they have entrenched themselves so much into tribal politics, and they can't do anything that's seen as bipartisan because it will upset Trump. I think that's disgusting. Are you guys Antifa? You know what it means, J-Day? I am Antifa. Yes. Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck. I am Antifa. Anti-fascist. Yes. The foundation of this nation.
Thanks, Deanna. This shirt's cute. Here, I'm showing your big screen for a second.
Okay.
This
I
shirt's
think Ari
cute,
just
too.
brought me up to drop me.
There's the full look today.
Who violated hate speech? Who did that?
Not
The
me.
guest did.
Was it a past guest?
Maybe. Nobody said
Yeah.
anything.
We got spider web. I got speeder. Speeder. So, this is how I piss off Trump supporters majority of the time.
Right. Antifa is not an organization. We don't have a
We all know that.
headquarters.
Our headquarters is at probably a Starbucks. No, probably not.
Speaker Johnson and Leader Jeffries accept invitation to appear together on C-SPAN.
Oh, God.
That'll be fun.
Why?
They're trying to make it seem like anybody who goes to this protest, that we hate America. If I hated America, I just wouldn't care. I'd let him run it into the ground like he's doing. I care, which is why we're going. They are trying to do everything they can to make you think that any form of dissent is bad, and you guys are buying it. I don't understand it. I do not get it. Why you guys are letting them twist you like this. We can quote Benjamin Franklin. Those who would give up, I can't read, it's too far away. Those who would give up essential liberty to purchase a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. You guys are fine with troops in your streets because you think it grants you safety, even though the stats don't say that. And you're fine with that. I thought you guys didn't like big government. Right, and if a Democrat was doing this, they would be losing their minds. They were scared of it. Kristi Noem said that she was scared that Biden was going to implement the National Guard in North Dakota. But it's fine for them to do it anywhere else. Like, what are we doing here, guys? You have to be smarter than this. Like, you have to try to be. Because they think you're stupid. And they hate anybody who disagrees with them. They want to harm us. They think it's funny. They think it's okay to harm us. No one thought a convicted rapist could win. What, this time around or the first time around? I mean, there's lots of reasons why he won this time around. This time.
A lot of it comes down to the fact that a bunch of people did not go out and vote.
Eli, they don't address it. I try to bring up, like, smart people don't like me, and they just don't address it at all. Like, he said that about you. Which I guess thanks for the compliment of calling us all smart who don't like you. Tommy, nobody's a liberal here.
Nope.
I'm not afraid of the military and ICE meeting me at the festival. No. If I'm gonna be afraid, then we lost already. I was born here. What are they gonna do?
We're both white presenting. Well, I'm white.
They can detain me, sure. I'm gonna sue the fuck out of them for one. I'm in a state that I can do that. Even though I'm privileged in that I'm not in a red state protesting. I am still going to be safe. I am absolutely going to have all my documentation that I need on me, have a phone number written onto your arm with Sharpie and spray over it with hairspray so it doesn't sweat off. Do all of those things. It's very important, but I would think that's more so important in a red state than it is in my state of Colorado. I'm going to be safer. But if we let them scare us, they win. If we let them back us down, they win. You think that the founding fathers weren't fucking terrified of the British? I'm sure they were. But they had more important things to do. It's on your list of states to move to. I love Colorado. It's expensive. We have Democratic governor I'm not a fan of. Luckily, he will be out in 26. He's just very pro-capitalist agenda, and I'm just not. He's great with social issues. He's just not great with the capitalist stuff. The V for Vendetta timeline. Yeah, but where's our Hugo Weaving? That's what we need. Yeah, Trump's in the E-files. He lied to you all about that. You guys don't care. You don't seem to care. Although I have talked to a lot of people where that was their line. I tried not to give them too much grief about the fact that that was their line. If it was, fine. I took it as, if that was your line, and he lied to you about that, what else was he lying to you about?
That was such a gross comment I just saw.
Oh, I didn't.
Something about women have 4 lips and they can't keep any of them closed.
Because he's never seen them.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you would not know how to count.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out where the other 2 are.
No, well, no. If you do, is he counting them individually?
Oh, I don't know.
You'd have 6.
That is true.
Labia majora and labia minor. Do you not? That's why I know you've never seen one. You can't count them.
Well, you can only count to 4.
Technically, they would go as pairs, so we'd have 3. But, you know, whatever. Don't. Anatomy's difficult, guys.
I mean, at least I know how many holes I have, so. I just...
I don't know,
Friendly
prime
reminder.
example of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Christopher, come talk to me about it. I would love to understand that.
Friendly reminder, friends, there are more ways than one to continue to support the host and the host's wife. That's what we'll go with.
And my host's wife.
Links in bio. I still have a 1-5 goal on my side. Monica still has 9-0 on her side. Can someone at least break even, send me 15 and send Monica 15? Can we do that?
We would love that. Let's finish out. Oh, you're silly today.
I'm
let's
so.
finish
I
out
don't
Olive's
even
goal.
know.
And you can
Work
help me with
phone.
mine.
Shut
That'd
the
be
fuck
great.
up, Chicky. I drank coffee too. Reset. I would reset at the top of the hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna. That's the plan. If we don't get anybody, we will reset at the top of the hour.
I had coffee with espresso in it. I don't know why. I'm tired. My eyes look so good. I'm so proud of this eyeshadow. That is the one thing. The spider and the spider web, I can kind of go without. So if we just removed, like, that, I love the way my eyes look.
So you guys, yeah, keep booping that screen while we're sitting here, though, because the higher up I get in my likes, the more apt I am to get pushed into the algorithm when we reset. Just remember, I appreciate it. I know times are tough. Everybody is, tightening their belts. It's definitely difficult, and I totally get that. And so if you are just doing the liking and the sharing, I appreciate that completely. I am, again, saving. I've got like 500 saved. I'm saving for a trade-in on my car. I was trying to find the video. I don't know why I can't find it on my computer. It's on my
Alright, can I
phone.
also get that book? And also, Mamasaurus, I do have ADHD.
It don't like to start. It sounds terrible. And I'm really tired of dealing with it. I'm tired of fixing it. I'm tired of pouring money in it. I'm really, really fucking over it.
Help get Monica a new vehicle.
Yeah. Which apparently they're topping out. I mean, I'll get a used one because, like, fuck that. Because the new ones, did you see
Why
that
can't
article
you
that
go
they're
to my
topping out at
page?
50,000 now?
What do you mean, Rube? Which page? I'm trying to send me You're trying to send me gifts? I don't. What do you mean?
You just click
You just clip my box.
click her box, and then there should be like a little
gift
thing.
Trying to send the other gifts. The not the pickle mobile. TechWiz. I said your name right.
You did this time.
TechWiz. This time, after knowing him for almost 2-3 years now, and still not saying the name correctly.
I mean, oh gosh.
I'm sorry.
Come on, load. Jeremiah, thank you for the 15 on the green app. It says, thanks for the great lives. I appreciate you. That it helps. Every
Now
little
where's
bit
mine?
helps.
I'm
saving
kidding.
it.
I'm kidding.
Every
Slightly.
little bit helps.
So, Uncle, when you're going to go and go and try to join the Discord, you're going to have to open it in browser from TikTok.
Oh, for the Discord.
See, taking Midol for me doesn't as thanks Rube for the 69. I mean, sure.
Like
Midol just makes me in a neutral mood whenever I take it. I used to
Just
take
like Excedrin.
kinda, yeah. It's just pink text Excedrin. Jillian! Jillian sent 1.5 to the blue app for more pretty eyeshadow. I want to do more makeup videos and video content.
That'd be fun.
Jeremiah also sent me 15.
We love you guys. Are such great.
You guys are
supporters. Like, you
great.
really are. I honestly give yourselves such a big pat on the back that you guys are like, okay, bet I'll do it.
Yeah. My favorite moment in Hector's
Julie, thank you for the 1.5 on the blue app. Help with getting a different car.
My favorite is Hector had a live once and he said, all my white friends in here, all the white brokies, and all of a sudden he got $50-$40 and I'm like,
he'd be threatening. He'd be challenging.
he do be
them up.
threatening people. He be threatening so many people on his own live. And it's so funny.
Let me read the rest of what Jillian said. I had to get it on here. Help with getting a different car. Thanks for always lifting my spirit every day with taking down uneducated MAGA. Thank you, Jillian. Because
Jillian's
Jillian
always
and
coming in with them
WJL
swans
Jeremiah.
too. Let me tell you something.
Jillian is not with the shits with these people at all.
Maybe I'll do a dance video with this.
I just do what I'm told and I accept challenges.
Oh, I appreciate you, Jeremiah. Knick-knack. You just get muted. I'm sorry you are upset that I decided to put makeup on my face.
How dare you?
Nope, it's because they drink the idiot juice. Jillian, I just read your bio, planning my life post-kidney transplant. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
WU, Jillian. White liberal women are the biggest threat to democracy. Christopher, why don't you come up?
Tried to invite him, he won't come up.
Christopher, what the mean, scary goth lady's gonna do is mute you for 5 minutes. Come up. Thank you, Rube.
So Ron Johnson about the
Ron
No Kings
Johnson!
protest.
Sorry.
He said, one of the things I hope Kash Patel and Pam Bondi are looking into is the funding of these groups. Who pays for the buses to bus a lot of these folks in? I pay for my light rail ticket, and then that is allowed to get transferred over to the free mall ride that's downtown in Denver on 16th Street, and it takes me all the way to the Capitol.
I love Lamp. Why is the mediocre white man only good for ad homs? Come up and say that with your chest.
Block J-Row. Good amount.
How much did you do for what's his nuts?
I don't remember.
Was it
I don't think it
30?
was that much.
Was it 30?
30? It might have been 30.
Go with 30. Because then you're at 30 for your goal.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely, Jillian. My grandfather passed away from colon cancer, and it started from his kidney, so. Speaking of that, it's also Booby Month. To all the women who are of age or femme presenting who have chesticles, go get checked. Cancer is a bitch. She can send me the 10 and I'll take care of it.
RJ.
We were following RJ RJ, did you see me go up in that panel after you left? I'm not gonna go up afterwards. I usually just follow RJ, and we had a whole watch
fucks up
party.
my algorithm, and I don't like it.
Oh, I just reset my algo. I put in RJ's. We're having a watch party. I'll do a hive tie for a piece of cheesecake. What kind of cheesecake, Trisha? I did. I wasn't able to catch all of it, but I caught most of it, and then they dropped you. Yeah. And all they had was, you're a 3 out of 10. And they're like, that's a given. And I'm like, that's not what your dad says. I learned don't sleep with the Republican men.
Yeah, don't do that.
Because they can't give you O's. I mean, beside other things, but.
I think you... Nicole, I think that letter was wrong, and I'm glad it was wrong.
We MAGA hurting today.
I think he meant something.
I know what he meant.
Raspberry chocolate cheesecake.
Ooh. Whiskey. He's like running his head into his bowl. And he's fed. He has food. You can hear him.
Being wild.
That's why I need to learn what gets them. Yeah, no, 100% though, Ari. I mean, that's still my favorite thing. Once my divorce was finalized, the first thing I did is I learned how to take care of myself the best way possible.
Eli.
What did Eli say?
He said if he ever asks, is it in yet?
And yet, just put your pants on and go. How much to permaban Ari?
Can't do it, RJ.
To permaban me, you gotta send Monty another 100.
Audrey was here when I would only have like 16 people in my lives.
That's when Manny started coming up too. Because I remember Manny's like,
$10,000. Yeah, because then I'm gonna fucking split that shit with Audrey for sure.
"Where's my cut?" Thank you. I just need at least 6. That's all I'm asking for.
I can get my car. All right, guys. It is 10:59. It's gonna be the top of the hour.
Woo!
Like, my kids don't need college. I can swing it as wild, RJ. Not with you.
Take care of your kids, RJ.
Well, he absolutely will.
I love his kiddos.
We will be back in 30 seconds. So if you're not following me, follow me, and we will try this again. Love y'all.
Woo!